Hey, what's up, peoples? It's Anthony. I'm here. I'm giving y'all my Anthony speaks. Today's questions are one I found kind of funny. It's basically, all right. Let me kind of like read it to y'all so y'all can like get the full effect of it. It's about what I think about people who have children who always seem to be at the bar, a club, a party, or event, or something like that. I was told that great minds think alike because this actual topic, the person said, bothers them because I assume that they feel as though that if this particular person is out and about, running the streets, at this party, at this bar, at this club, at this event or this concert and things of that nature, that then they're not home with the children. Which is the case. I mean, you can't possibly be out at these places and be home with your kids. That's number one. It was also like proposed, like, especially when you have more than one, and who has these kids? Now, my personal thought, because it bothers that person. My personal thought on it is, I guess it depends on the mother. It was proposed to, like, let's talk about parenthood, and I think it all goes into the individual person with the children. If you don't know this person, you don't know their life. You don't actually know what they're doing. You don't know how much time they spent with their children. If you only see this person and that's it, you don't see no more of this person, but other than you being out, then you shouldn't comment on the aspect of them being out partying and clubbing and they have children, because you don't know what they did prior. You don't know what they're going to do afterwards. That's how I feel, because you don't know if that person has spent all morning, all day with their kids, and they just like to go out, so they make it available that they can have their time to go out. That person may also work. They may also spend time with their children, but they also may find time to have fun. Because you're a parent doesn't mean that you necessarily have to give up your life. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop enjoying yourself. It just means that you're a parent. And that means that you have more responsibility than you did before, because you're not just focusing on self, you're focusing on another person. The fact that there's a baby and there's a child and you have to raise this person, you have to really think in what you put into that child and what you want that child to get out of life. Doesn't mean that you, one, have to stop having fun. I think, like, a person, if I see a person out I know that has children and they're always out, one must think that they spent their time with their kids and their kids are situated and they're somewhere safe. So grandma, brothers, sisters, cousins, baby, daddies, husband, somebody has these children. And I'm hoping that whoever the care of the children, that's a responsible person, they're taking care of the child. That's what I feel. I feel as though that they've already spent their time, they've been to work, they did what they had to do, and now they're enjoying themselves. They're out having fun with their friends. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like I said, if you put the parenthood time in, you do what you're supposed to do, you make sure that your child is fine, you make sure that your child is taken care of, you make sure that you spend some time as a parent with your children, I think it's fine. I feel as though that the parent who's wrong is a parent that always goes out but never spends time with their children. The children is in need of anything: attention, love, money, finances, resources, and this person who is the said parent is always out partying and not taking care of the children. And I think that's a problem. I think that should bother people. I think it should bother that person that they're out having a good time, enjoying their life and enjoying themselves, and their children is somewhere struggling and looking like trash and looking like little baby kids, and you're out having, like Nicki Minaj said, the moment of your life. I'm like, you really need to balance out, and you really need to see what's important and what's not important. But I feel as though that if these people are out and their children is taken care of, let them do what they're doing. Let them live life. Let them be. I would say mind your fucking business. Not to be smart or nothing, but that's what I was telling you. Mind your business. Let them out. Let them having fun. Like, their kids is taken care of. You know, they seen their kids. They've been to work. Like, why can't they go out? Like, just because they're not home at maybe 3 or 4 hours, and even if they're going 3 or 4 hours every night, like, I think that's fine, long as they spend that quality time and their children is getting the proper things that they need out of life. I think more focus should be on the ones that don't do, but, you know, that's just my personal thought. To all the parents out there, if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're taking care of your children, and your children is as fly as you are, and your children is as ballin' as you are, and they're loved and they're cared for and they're, you know, watched after, enjoy yourself. Have fun, party, club, do whatever you need to do. Just you be safe and whatever you're doing, that way that you can go home to your children when it's all said and done. I commend all parents, all single parents, anybody that's taking care of another life, be it your own or somebody else's. Like, I commend you, because taking and having a kid is a responsibility, and it's a big job that a lot of people fall short of, and they think because they made a baby that's all that goes into it, but there's so much more. So if you're a parent and you're taking care of responsibility and you're doing what you're needing to do for your children, child, or whatever, tell them all fucking haters, fuck you. Tell all the newsy ass people that's in your business, fuck you. Like, you're taking care of your shit, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and that's it. Enough said. Nobody has anything to say. As long as what you're doing is not bringing harm to you, your children, then you're fine. Party on, keep getting mom to watch the kids, keep getting sister to watch the kids, pay that babysitter, whatever it is that you're doing to enjoy your life and still raise a child, do that. And to all the parents that's not taking care of responsibility, you looking like $1 million fucking bucks and your kids looking like who, what? You need to go and reevaluate yourself. You need to figure it out, because I don't feel as though that no child should be bummy and the parent look fly. I feel as though you should always look worse than your kids. If you have children and you look flyer than your kids, you got a fucking problem. Like, your kids should be fly. You should be a bum. You should be walking around in Payless shoes and whatever it is, like hand-me-down thrift store stuff. But your kids should have all the fly shit. You should give your kids whatever, like, especially if they deserve it, they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. Like, that's period. You actually need to do more if you're a bad parent, because you are shaping that child's life, and your decisions that you make as a parent really does affect that child and that child's development. It molds them, it shapes them, it plays into their interaction with other people and their dealings with people and how they see life and how they do these things. So if you're a deadbeat parent, be you male, be you female, stand up, take your responsibility, because you had the choice. You had a decision and you decided to have that baby because you didn't have to. You could have had abortion, and whatever the reason it was that made you decide to keep that baby, then you need to take care of your responsibility or pass on the responsibility to somebody that will be able to take care of it. It's just fucking grow up. Deadbeat. Children need money. Child welfare, the aspect of a kid, it needs finances, and you need to step up and do what you need to do and take care of that kid. The child needs love. You need to take up and step up to responsibility and provide that child with love and attention, and, you know, all the things that kids need to develop into great adults. Okay.